Hello, tongue out. Hey, oh. Testing. Okay, no problem.
All right, I think it's as good as it's gonna get. Fuck it. Like always, if I'm too loud, let me know. If the music's too loud, let me know. Um, I always think the music's too loud, and then I go back and check, and I'm like, is that it was actually pretty low. But all right, let's hurry up and begin this. I only have like probably like 2 hours or so just to play. So I mean, I think that's plenty of time to get something done in this game. So the webcam up and going. What's up, Obama? All right, so let me turn off the music for now, and yeah. So I guess we'll start a new game. Uh, let's just do it. All right, so I guess they're
Music okay, sound okay, but UDOBT play thumbs up.
but you don't play. All right. So yeah, this is the controls for the PS4 on for Final Fantasy VII. All standard stuff. I might have to change the settings a little bit. Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta turn this down. All right, so they got the classic opening for Seven. I mean, this is the remastered version for the PS4, so they definitely upscaled the models and stuff like that for the game. But I think this is the same you know um, video clips from the original game. You got Aerith over there. Dude, what have I stepped into, man? I'm really doing this game again. I was yeah, I was really debating yesterday. I was like, should I play Final Fantasy 7 or should I play Final Fantasy 9? 7 or 9, 7 or 9. And then I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to do 7. For reasons, and I'll talk about them. Wow, it's really been 20 years. This is 20 years since the game came out, right? Yeah, 20 years.
I never
God,
played Final Fantasy VII.
really? Get out of town. Oh, geez, see, with these upscale models, it just doesn't match with the game, man. Well, this is the remastered, so like I don't know if it does justice for Final Fantasy 7. Here we go. The music's badass. Shit. All right, hold on. Hold on, Barrett. Let me change the settings real quick. Let's see. Recommended. I'll put the ATB, the active time battle. It's gonna be active. Going to turn the battle speed up to full speed. I'm gonna turn the battle. No, I'm gonna keep the battle messages like that. Field messages like that. Uh, hmm. Is that it? Sound of music. Fine. Let's, I think that's it. I swear there was more though. Like, hmm. See, in the original game, you moved. Oh, okay. Oh, so they still kept that. Okay. Back in the day, in the original game, you couldn't move with the analog stick like this. I mean, now you can, but I'm gonna keep it classic. I'm gonna move with the directional pad because that's just what I'm used to with this game. All right. You talk to the guards. They'll give you a potion. I mean, they're knocked out. I mean, you really take a potion from them. And yeah, this is 7. All its glory. They cleaned it up a little bit for the remastered. And yeah, we definitely got our work cut out for us for this game. We got a lot of stuff to do. All right. Wow. I'm still thinking like, should I like rename the characters though? Uh, hmm. What should Cloud's name be? Like, should I keep it Cloud or should I change it to something else? Like, this is the main character though, so like, keep this in mind. Give me one sec while I open up the chat. That shit is keep it Cloud. Fuck it. All right, I'm gonna keep it Cloud. His name's Cloud. All right, Cloud. I'm Cloud. I mean, I'll try to go over the story a little bit as best I can while I'm playing this. Um, there's still some parts in Final Fantasy VII that don't really make sense. I mean, but that's not until later on. Um, Now this is going to be our other partner and well, our other member in the group, Barrett. I'm going to keep him as Barrett. You know, I like Barrett. Um, Barrett's pretty cool. This is back in the day. This was definitely, yeah, this was my first RPG I ever played back in the day. So, all right, there's nothing special here. You know, you walk around, you're not gonna find anything. No special loot boxes or chests or anything like that. So let's just get to the boss and let's get out of here. All right. Oh, dude, he has magic. Now this version of the remastered, they have a few extra features that the original game doesn't have, and I'll show you what it does. So if you click the analog stick, you get a fast forward button, and also there is a limit break gauge that will fill up if you press the analog stick button. So I can get a limit break anytime I want, and I will definitely be using that. When I was first playing this, I was a bit disgusted. I was like, oh, come on. They just put easy mode in Final Fantasy VII. You know, with a fast forward button and a limit break gauge. But, you know, looking back at it, you know, I don't really have that much time just to, you know, go back and play these long RPGs. So, like, now looking back at it, those type of features are definitely, like, you know, it's very nice. Nice for them to put that in the game. So, I will be skipping, you know, or fast forwarding through, you know, most of the text. I'm pretty sure, like, even if you didn't play Final Fantasy VII, you've probably seen this opening. Like, this opening is very iconic in video games. So, you probably know what to expect with this. I mean, you know, they're, Cloud, he's a mercenary. You know, he joined a group called Avalanche, and right now they're currently blowing up a reactor in the city. That's that this reactor is taking you know, energy and the life of the planet. So we're here to save the planet. But you know, a lot of people don't see us as saving the planet. They see us as a terrorist group. You know, blowing up shit and stuff. So you know, there's definitely people out to get us. Cloud don't give a fuck, man. He's just here for the money, though. And yeah, Barrett just went inside my body. There's gonna be a lot of that, a lot of this going inside of people's bodies and shit. Jeez, yeah, they upscaled the models. Want to use Cloud's first limit break. It's called Braver. Now, when you get a limit break, if you use that limit break, if you click on it, everything else, like in the active time gauge, like even if the boss or anything, you know, they was about to do their move and you had limit break, your limit break overrides every other attack. So like you're gonna get the first hit. Jeez, man. How many times have I played through this opening? But, you know, of course, you know, in the beginning of the RPGs, you know, you don't really have too much, you know, going for you. You could just attack, you know, they might be generous enough to give you one magic attack. I know in other Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy IX, it doesn't start like this. Like, you don't just start just in the heat of battle, like this, like, go, like, just fucking do you, bro. But like in Final Fantasy VII, they just toss you right into the action. They give you, they even give you magic at the beginning of the game, and I'll talk about more of the magic system later on. So you want to interact with the environment, you have to press X. Is this the models, like, now that they remastered the game, like they upscaled the models, but the environment still looks like that old PS3, you know, images and stuff. It just don't blend well. It doesn't look like he's actually like connecting with the environment. It's fucking weird. Oh, damn it. Another encounter. Thing I love about this game, though, when you get into a random encounter, it's very quick. It's not like other like Final Fantasy games or other RPGs where it's like, you know, all this like special animation and stuff like that. It takes you right into the battle. You know, Cloud at this current time right now is OP as fuck. Oh jeez, what is that noise? You know, I really should be using my limit break. Let's get that limit break up. Oh wait, there we go. Both got our limit breaks. The more you use your limit break, I don't know. I forget how it's set. I think the more you use it, then that, you know, gets you to the next limit break that you'll get for the character. So if I just keep clicking this button and getting a limit break, I'll have a OPS limit break in no time. So that's gonna be fun. You know, we're gonna break this game. We're gonna break it. We're gonna do stuff we're not supposed to do, and it's gonna be fun. And right here, now this confused me when I first got in Final Fantasy VII back in the day. This whole saving feature, I didn't know how to save the game for the longest when I first played.
Yo.
Oh, hey Zach, how's it going? Yep, I'm doing it. I had to wake up and I was like, am I really gonna play Final Fantasy VII today? And yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm playing 7. It's quite something. But we're gonna break this game, so I'm gonna break the hell out of this game. I'm gonna go through the story. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible. At the same time as breaking the game. But how's it going, Zach? Good morning. Do anybody know?
Perfect timing maintenance started last night.
Yeah. I heard about that. I wanted to confirm that. I was like, is Final Fantasy 14 like down right now? Like because of the data center transfers? Because I didn't know nothing about that. Somebody said that this morning, and I was like, oh really? I was like, well, I was planning to play 7 anyway. All right, and it's the moment Cloud's having a mental crisis right now for whatever reason. It's kind of weird, not really explained. Okay. But yeah, we're going to be playing 7.
I'm so upset though. Japan only has 24-hour maintenance. Everyone else has 48-hour maintenance.
But they're not getting fresh servers though. All right, now this boss right here. This is your first boss encounter. He's pretty simple. He's pretty easy. When I was a kid, I did this the hard way, and but there's definitely an easy way to do this boss. He's a machine, and all machines in this game are weak as fuck to lightning attacks. So if you have a lightning attack, bolt, you know, or whatever, bolt 2, bolt 3, you know, the machine is definitely going to take a lot of damage, and that's your best way of attacking a machine. Now this boss has 2 modes. You know, he has a mode where his tail is down, you know, like right now, and you know he does lock-on features, and then he'll shoot you, and then he has a feature where he'll lift up his tail. Oh fuck, this is gonna hurt. I know it didn't really hurt that much. And when he lifts up his tail and he's in his second mode, do not attack him. If you attack him while his tail is up, he will wreck your shit. Like right now. Oh fuck. Yeah, see, even the game will tell you, is like, listen, Cloud, be careful. Do not attack this guy, or he will counterattack you with a laser. So do not do that shit. Just wait until his tail goes down, and then go back to attacking him again. And there you go. All right, let's wreck his shit. Very easy boss battle. I mean, not too many enemies and bosses, you know, have type of features like that. So I guess they just went out their way to really make this boss kind of unique, you know, since it is going to be your first boss in the game. Final Fantasy VII is a very easy game. It's probably one of the easiest Final Fantasy games. I feel like I had to explain all this, but like before we really dive into 7, so
You still remember everything, lol.
Oh, I really remember this opening. Like I said before, in the like when I first played this game, like when I was like, I don't even know, like I think I was like 9 or 10 or something like that, and I was playing this on the PS1. I didn't know how to save a PS1 game, and I didn't know how to save, especially in this game. So like this whole like the whole memory card thing, like that was like a new feature that was like really new, and I didn't know how to do it. So I loved this game so much. I loved the opening so much. I would literally like just play this game as long as I can. I will keep the PS1 on for like days, and I'll like and if it managed to turn off, I would like play the game over again. So all right, so we killed the boss, we activated the reactor, it's gonna blow up. We have 10 minutes to get out of this reactor before game over. Now, if you hit into a random encounter, and the enemies get a preemptive back attack on you, like if it's like if you get in a random encounter, there's a chance that the enemies will get a sneak attack on you, and they will start attacking you from behind. There's an easy way to fix it. If you just you know, press the L1 and R1 on the top of the controller, you will, you know, start the run like out of the battle, but then this, you know, release those buttons, and then your characters will turn quickly around and face the right direction. So there should be no reason for you to get any type of like back attacks or anything, sneak attacks on you. We're taking a lot of damage right now. I don't know if I'm gonna need a potion to get out of here. I don't think so. I don't know. I'll try to explain this game as best I can.
Nasty 7. Here we go.
Yeah, nice. Here we go. I mean, 14's down right now. Do we have anything better to do? I mean, even if well, let's be real. Even if 14 was up right now, is there anything better to do? Like, you know, I don't like starting RPGs at the beginning. Like, it's really boring to me. Like, because you really can't do too much, and you know, there's nothing really too.
No, not really. Lol.
There's nothing really too fascinating about starting a new RPG, but you know, let's you know, I want to stick this out, and I want to get through this, and then, you know, I get to show the cool stuff about Final Fantasy 7 later down the line. So I'm pretty sure everybody's seen the opening to this game. I mean, you know, this whole reactor part right here. This was also a part of the demo back in the day. If you played Final Fantasy 7, like this was the demo part. Now, this confused the fuck out of me right here when I was a kid. Now, you had to get out of this reactor, but you see this person you came with named Jesse. You have to talk to Jesse first before you get out of here. If you don't, then you won't be able to get out of here, and so you have to backtrack and find Jesse to get out of here. I'm gonna use my limit break. Oh shit. I'm just gonna limit break the fuck out of them, since this is the remastered version, so I can get a limit break anytime I want if I just press the analog stick down. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You know, we're gonna use as many limit breaks as I possibly can. Oh shit. I know it's a bit cheap, but, you know, I don't give a fuck. I want to get my limit breaks as quickly as possible. I think I get the next level of limit breaks for Cloud once I use his first limit break 8 times. I think I used it about, I don't know, 4 times now. So I'm already, you know, next to the next limit break. Oh shit! What the fuck? Go. Yeah, I was really disgusted with this remastered when it came out on the PS4.
Limit break rotation dog.
I was disgusted because I was like, yeah, like, oh, they put easy mode in Final Fantasy VII. Like, this game isn't easy enough as it is. But you know, I'm gonna say fuck it. You know, I'm gonna try to make this game as fun as as I possibly can. So you know, yeah, limit break rotations. You know, freaking Omni slash a million times. I'm not gonna use any type of cheat methods to beat the super bosses though. I'm gonna actually show you guys how to do the super bosses properly. Shit. Fucking random encounters. And I'm not gonna do like any other, like, if you've seen anybody else play Final Fantasy VII, like, or whatever, like, you've probably seen them do certain things, like, or whatever, like, it's like, oh, this is so needed, like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I'm gonna show you guys like how I usually go about this game and play it, so, you know, it's gonna be a little different. I mean, if anybody played 7 or anything, you guys could agree with me, disagree with me on whatever I do or whatever. I am going to need somebody's help, though, later on. But that's not until, like, a few hours in the game. Not until we get into the Shinra building. Because there is something I'm a bit lost at. That I always wanted to do, but if somebody's in the chat that knows what I'm going to be talking about, then please let me know. Yeah, fucking limit breaks for days. I'm gonna just keep doing this till I get the next limit break. Oh wow, time is really going quick. It's 4:20. Yeah, the limit break gauge is just gonna keep filling up as long as I have that mode on. So yeah, this is a bit cheating, but fuck it. All right, so you know, I'm not controlling.
Even when servers are down, still Final Fantasy.
Yeah, man, I fucking love Final Fantasy. You know, especially this game. Holy fuck. Whoa, look at that shit. Dude, when I saw this for the first, like, this was, like, my first RPG, and this was, like, the first, like, real fucking game I actually played. Because before I played Final Fantasy VII, I was into, like,
There's nothing else to do, D.
I know, right? I mean, fuck it, you know? I mean, might as well just talk about 7 and
might as well play Final Fantasy.
Dude, Final Fantasy is amazing. So, yeah, bam. Alright, so we blew up the reactor. Cloud did some weird looking cartwheel out of there. Wedge, he's like a comic relief, you know, he's fat, so it means he's the comic relief in the group, you know? That's what it usually means, right? You know, so we blew up the reactor and everything like that. Cloud doesn't give a fuck. He's asking Barrett, he's like, where's my money? Barrett's pissed off, and he's like, alright, fucker, you'll get your money. Just meet at the rendezvous point. You'll get your money. Now, this is the another member in the crew, but we won't get her until a little later. She is the flower girl. She's like, what happened? What should I say to her? Now, Final Fantasy VII, they do give you, you know, sometimes some choices to, you know, say what you want, and that will determine something later on. She's like, what happened? You better get out of here. She's like, really? I don't know. Sorry about that. Oh. What the hell? Jeez, man, Cloud's model looks so ugly right now, like... I know I could get something from here. But this game is super easy. Like, if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII or this version of 7, and if you're interested in getting the remake when it comes out, I say you should pick up this game. It's like, it's really cheap on the PS4. Fight them. I'm going to fight them. Now, this part right here, you know, Shinra Guards has found you, and you have a choice to either run or fight them, which is pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna fight them. I always do because I mean they're weak as fuck, and I mean they'll give you more experience anyway. You know, gets you ready for the next you know, stuff to come in the future. So, you know, and also I have an unlimited amount of a limit break, so you know, everybody could get the fucking sauce. You know. Oh, and I have unlocked the next limit break. Oh, what's it called? Fucking cross slash, which is really fucking cool. One of my favorite limit breaks in the game. It just looks fucking cool as hell. They should honestly put this limit break in Final Fantasy 14. It looks so fucking cool. I'll use it right now. Cross slash.
I've only played the Tactics series in Crisis Core, which is my favorite.
Oh, Crisis Core was really fucking good. I'm a bit sad that like you could only play that game if on the original PSP. You can't get it on like the PSP Vita, and you can't get it on any of like the PS4, PS3 market board or whatever. It's you can only play it on the original PSP. Like it's really sucks. But I played the shit out of Crisis Core back in the day. That was my game. And I'm gonna fight him. Fuck it. Like, what? I'm surprised they're not the ones running away. Oh, sometimes you'll get into like an encounter like this where there's enemies on both sides. I forget how to unlock the next like part of like the level 2 limit breaks. Does anybody know how to unlock the level 2 limit breaks? I know like for Cloud, like you just have to like keep using like the limit break or something like that, like to unlock like the same level of limit breaks. But how do I get to the next level of limit breaks? I forget how to do that. Like, I know it's something different.
I know I still have my PSP with it, but I loved it. I dropped to tears after Zack died. He was bae.
The reason why you can't play Crisis Core on like anything else, and they can't like put it on any other port, is because the ending of Crisis Core when Zack died, you know, when that music starts to play and that band plays, it's like basically like copyright. Like the band will not give Square Enix like any of the rights to that song other than that game. So Square Enix, they can't put it on any other like port or anything like that because that one fucking song at the end of the game. But I mean, that song is pretty fitting for Zack's death. I'm gonna turn off that limit break feature. So, you know, they all made it onto the train besides Cloud, and, you know, they're talking about it. They're like, oh, do you think Cloud's okay? You think he's gonna make it? Barrett's like, dude, man, he's fucking strong as fuck. Like, are you serious? He's gonna make it. He's fucking fine. But, you know, Cloud's gonna pop in like a badass because, you know, he's edgy and he's cool as fuck.
It hit me right in the feels, lol.
Dude, it was pretty awesome. Cloud, he just pops in like, whoa, like, it's like, man, that's easy. This game really is awesome though. Like it's like a masterpiece. It really like it doesn't make that much sense. I'll talk about it more in the story. We'll have some theories and stuff to talk about. But I mean, this game is a mess, but it's a good mess. Jeez, I really don't like these upscale models in the remastered though. It's not too clear, but I like. Does Jesse have a thing for Cloud? Like, or does Cloud have a thing for Jesse? Like this person right here. I thought at first when I first played this game, I thought Jesse was like a dude or something, but no, Jesse's a girl. But I mean, do they have like a thing or something, or is there anything back here? No. So. In the beginning of the game, there's not too many like hidden goodies that you have to like worry about. I mean, if you go out your way, you'll find that your occasional, potions or something like that, but you won't find nothing like too crazy in the game until like way later. Um, I'm still debating like once I get out of Midgard, when I fight the Midgard snake, except for me using a chocobo, like should I kill it or should I fight it? Like I think I'm gonna fight the Midgard snake. Like we're gonna do something crazy. I mean like we. Oh, and not only do that special feature for the remastered fill up your limit break, but I think it gives you a full health too. Oh, it said don't bother. I think I have to talk to Jesse. This part is weird because like you can't really move around. What the hell? No, I have to talk to Big. Anybody played Final Fantasy 14? You know about Big and Wedge. I think Big and Wedge has been in mostly every Final Fantasy game. Like it's just like like a running gag to have a Biggs and Wedge in a Final Fantasy game. And yeah, I don't know, just like another running gag in Final Fantasy. Right here, they're talking about the city and they're talking about how big it is and like you know, what's going on. Because like as of right now, you really don't know too much about this game. Like all you know is that you blew up some shit and Cloud's a badass. That's really all you know about this game as of right now. I mean, if you never played it. I mean, they're talking about it and they're like, oh yeah, we're here to save the planet. This evil corporation is taking the life force and energy from the planet. This game has a lot of like underground, like subliminal type of meanings and stuff like that, especially at the end of the game with the ending and stuff like that. And yeah, Final Fantasy, they was definitely on some shit when they made this game. Oh shit! It's like, what was that? What was that? Technically, we're not supposed to be on this train ride, but it's the next time I'll make one just for you. Thanks anyway. Looking forward to it. Yeah. So yeah, I think it is kind of like I think Cloud's kind of flirting with Jesse. Let's little small talk. I think Jesse thinks Cloud is cool. I mean, who doesn't think Cloud is cool? And look at Big's like model. It's not even connected to one another. Like they really fucked up the models in this game. I mean, you got Barrett right here. He's pretty cool. I mean, Final Fantasy 14. I mean, you call him Raban from Udall. They're basically the same, right? Barrett and Raban. They both got one hand. So, gotta go back to the slums. So right here, we're gonna see a model of the city and what's going on. So basically, you got Midgar. It's like a big, huge plate on the top of like this on the top of the ground. It's not on ground level. It's actually above ground level on a giant like plate or bowl and stuff like that. And that's where like all the corporations and the rich people live, and all the poor people and refugees and stuff like that. They're on the bottom of the plate, in which they call the slums. So we're going back to the slums. That's our hideout place. The seventh heaven, I think that's what they call it. Okay. Am I just gonna if I'm just gonna just keep talking about the story through this whole thing? Oh jeez, this is gonna be something. But fuck it, I'm having a good time just talking about it. Like this is definitely some nostalgia. These guys are just talking. It's nothing really important. get real familiar with this place because we're gonna come back here later on, uh, in a few, I guess like in an hour or two. Not gonna be too long from now. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in this game right now. This is kind of like just the intro. You know, I just want to talk about like, you know, what is this game and like what we're looking forward to. Ah, damn, why did I talk to this guy? I didn't have to talk to him. They're showing us, obviously, if this guy is showing us this is gonna be important later on. Like he's just showing us this big, this tower with all all those stairs going up to the top. That's obviously gonna lead to something later on. And he's not just showing us that, just to show us that. All right, let's save before like the game freezes or anything like that. I just got like a limit break just waiting to happen. If anybody could tell me how the limit breaks work for Cloud, that would be nice. I mean, you don't have to tell me now, but like, I don't know, later on. Wow, okay, damn. That was quick. I thought it was going to be another a zone I have to go through before I get to this place. Now, there is a lot to do in this place. I mean, you can either do it or not do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go through every door in this game. Can I go? I don't think I can go in here. No. Let's just go into the 7th heaven. And we're going to meet our first waifu in the game. Well, technically, we already met our first waifu, but this is our second waifu in the game. And that is Tifa. That is Boobs. Boobs Tifa. Did you fight with Barrett? Was she fucking 5? Yes, I fought with Barrett. That's why I'm here, and I'm here to get my money. He owes me money. What should I call Tifa? Should I just keep Tifa, or should I change her name? I don't know. You guys let me know. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. You said I Googled it? Oh, why can I hear the... Hold on. I can't hear the chat anymore. That's fucking weird. It says I'm offline. Give me 1 sec. Hold on. I might have to open up the chat again. Alright, I'm gonna keep Tifa's name Tifa. Fuck it. You know.
Not sure why this was on my recommended list. I'm guessing this isn't like a first playthrough or something?
Yes, this is the first playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. Oh shit, hold on. I fucked up. Give me 1 sec. There we go. I don't know. I mean, I usually play Final Fantasy 14, so if you played Final Fantasy 14, then I'm probably, you know, I will probably pop up in your recommendations or something like that. This is the first playthrough of Final Fantasy 7. I'm playing this mainly because, I mean, is there anything really else to do in Final Fantasy 14? Especially that the servers are down right now, so, you know, I'm just going to be playing Final Fantasy 7 throughout the week, and yeah, I'm gonna have some fun on this game. Why don't you have 1 or 2? No, I'm alright. I'm okay. Let's try to get out of here as quickly as possible. There's really nothing that they offer you other than like there's some more dialogue about like who these characters are and stuff like that. But we already know who these characters are, so I'm not interested in your stories. Fuck you, basically. Cloud's a fucking mean fuck in this game, no. Which is weird because once...
Ah, that might be it then. I actually just started my break from 14. Waiting on SB since the grind got to be too boring.
Yeah,
To unlock the other LVL £2, you need to use Blade Beam 7 times.
When you unlock the other level 2 LB, you need to use Blade Beam. Well, yeah, I know about that, but how do I get to level 2? Like, right now I'm at level 1, but how do I get to level 2 as quickly as I can? Fuck, what the hell? I gotta talk to this girl? I think I have to leave and then Bear's gonna pop out and he's like, fuck, man. You want your money, Cloud? Alright, fucking meet me downstairs. Now what's this? It seems like Barrett has a child. What is this? But His child looks nothing like him. I don't understand. I love how they just jump down there like that. Cloud's like, fuck that.
Kill enemies with your limit break.
Oh, I just have to kill them with my limit break. All right, well, I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, fuck. Guess we're going back upstairs. All right, go back out. Go back out. All right, so we're in the slums. We're in the 7th heaven. This is Team Avalanche's hideout. This is where they talk at. It looks like more of like a club or something for children. You know, it doesn't really look like a hideout much, but you know. Cloud, Barrett, he's just, you know, he has a punching bag. He's pissed off. Cloud's just like, listen, I don't care about the planet. I'm just here for my money. As of right now, Cloud doesn't know who he is. I mean, he thinks he's Zack, basically. He really thinks he's Zack, but he really doesn't know. You know, his memories is fucked. Cloud is a mess, and we're gonna get to the bottom of like what the hell is wrong with Cloud. Later on, though. Basically, Cloud is living a lie, but I mean, he could live a lie because he has the power to back it up. It's not like he's like, oh, you know, I'm a part of soldier, you know, first class, and he's like a weak fuck. Cloud is super fucking strong. I think it's implied that he's stronger than Zack. I mean, he's pretty badass. He's better than Zack. He's been infused with a shit ton of Mako. Isn't that right? Blow off? I don't really care. What the fuck? Damn, Cloud, mean as hell. Alright, so I guess I go back upstairs. Jesse's crying for some reason. I just pissed off everybody. Basically, I like, Cloud just wants his money. I hope I don't skip anything while I'm doing all this. And you got Tifa. Tifa somehow remembers Cloud, though. You know, Cloud doesn't really know who he is, but Tifa knows who he is. And, you know, Tifa's very shocked to see Cloud. And, you know, and see that he finally made it to become a first soldier. But she feels that there's something wrong with Cloud because there's stuff that he's not remembering that he should remember, and there's stuff that he's remembering that he shouldn't. Or, wait, hold on. Did I say that twice? I don't know. How can you say that? Tifa's like the biggest fucking tease ever, though. Like, does Tifa want the D or not? Like, let's be real. Like, I don't understand. It was so hard for me to read Tifa back in the day. Damn, why does Cloud look like that? He's like, what the fuck? Where's his nose, bro? So they're talking about back in Nibelheim. Dude, if Final Fantasy...
Cloud doesn't remember stuff.
No, he doesn't really remember. I mean, if you played Final Fantasy Crisis Core, you know, you would know a little bit more about Cloud and stuff like that. But at the end of Crisis Core, with him infused with so much Mako energy for like so long, he is I don't know, it's weird. He basically like he lost his memory, and he somehow like remembers the stuff that Zack did. It's weird. Like, I don't know. It's very fucking weird. It really doesn't make too much sense. It's this edgy just to be edgy. Really, that's how I see it. Oh, you got little young Cloud and young Tifa. Cloud looks so much smaller than Tifa, like, when they was kids. It's fucking weird. We'll talk about more about Cloud later, like, because there's going to be a huge part about Cloud's backstory in this game, and, you know, Sephiroth and all this stuff, like, once we get out of Midgar. So we'll definitely talk about Cloud later. But I mean,
he was weak. Zack had to have his back 24/7.
He was weak. Zack had to have his back 24/7. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, if you play Crisis Core, you know at the end when Zack and Cloud broke out of Nibelheim. He was secretly
in love with Zack. Open mouth smile.
What the fuck? He was. I mean, Zack was cool as fuck. I mean, who do you guys like more, Zack or Cloud? I mean, I personally like Zack, and I was kind of sad when Zach died, but I think it's kind of implied that you're
like Tactics Advanced on the GBA.
Tactics. I never played Tactics. I never played Tactics or Final Fantasy 12. Hopefully when the remake, when a remastered version of Final Fantasy 12 comes out, I'll get the chance to finally experience 12. But I never played.
FF7 is the worst FF.
12. I mean, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say it's the worst.
Holy moly, was that game good. Tactics greater than FF7.
Oh, here we go. I mean,
Zach, hands down.
I wouldn't say 7 is the worst, but I wouldn't say 7 is the best Final Fantasy. But it definitely broke a lot of it definitely done a lot of good stuff for RPGs, with the limit
you should
breaks.
play Tactics, it's really fun.
I'm not a dude. I think I have Tactics on my phone. I did not like it. I could actually persuade Barrett to give me more money, but that's money for Maryland school. Basically, Barrett gave him $1,500, and Cloud is like, "What? That's it, dude? You better double that shit." And Barrett's pissed off. I mean, this is all chump change anyway. I'm pretty sure we made more money fighting the Shinra soldiers than Barrett actually paying me. So Cloud's just being a dick just to be a dick. So Cloud took a nap. He's waking up. Let's go upstairs and let's see what the crew is up to. I think we're going for our next mission to go take out another reactor, which this is pretty stupid because they just blew up.
You should try Tactics, Ogre. Let us cling together. It's better than Tactics, though.
Dude,
it's hard.
The reason why I didn't like Tactics is because you recruit people onto your squad, but when they die, they're dead. There's no reviving them, no Phoenix down or anything like that. They're dead. You'd better find another person, or that's at least the Tactics I played. Okay, I'll explain later. Damn, okay, we got the squad. Oh, damn it, no, they're going through the tutorial. Can I skip this? I can't fast forward this.
It's hard.
Jeez, it's very, yeah, it's very hard. That's what I was saying earlier. Final Fantasy VII is, I would probably say is the easiest Final Fantasy game, despite probably Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 1 is probably easier, but Final Fantasy VII is a very easy Final Fantasy game. I mean, if
I don't think main characters die.
If you're bad at Final Fantasy, all you really need to do is grind and get Knights of the Round. Once you have Knights of the Round, the summon, you could beat anything in the game. I mean, you probably won't be able to beat the super bosses with just Knights of the Round, but you could beat the final boss of the game. You could beat Sephiroth and all that with Knights of the Round. And that was my first playthrough of the game. Well, I don't think I had Knights of the Round my first time I played through Final Fantasy VII. That was my second time I played through 7. I got Knights of the Round and stuff like that. I played through 7 a lot of times. Oh my god, why did I click through the tutorial, dude? What the fuck? The reason why I feel Final Fantasy VII is
that you recruit. Reset. Until you get all of them.
KOTROP.
What the fuck is this? Dude, why, get me out of this tutorial, please. You can't see the material's effect on you. I don't understand. Damn, they're just talking. I'm skipping through it. I'm not getting anywhere, but no, they was actually still talking. Yeah, even Barrett's holy fuck, that was a lot of tutorial. What? I'm sorry, Barrett.
Also a nod to Stat Wars.
Stat Wars. The thing, it really, stats in Final Fantasy VII is fucked. Stats really don't mean stats and different traits from the different members really don't mean too much. Take care. I like how they just leave the little girl by herself. you know.
LMAO, when you can skip tutorials, go grab a drink, Bryn.
Oh my god.
You should play Vagrant Story. Vagrant Story greater than Tactics, greater than FF7.
Dude, I'm not saying 7 is the best Final Fantasy game, but it's definitely like I definitely have the most amount of memories with Final Fantasy 7. I'm not gonna buy anything right. I don't think I need anything. I'm just gonna save my money. It's definitely very iconic. Like, you can't deny that how iconic Final Fantasy 7 is. Just gotta go in all these buildings, see if I can find anything. No, it's nothing too much. I mean, I can't die in this mode. I mean, if I even get close to dying, which I'm not gonna die. So don't presume that if I'm using the limited amount of limit breaks or, you know, and shit like that, don't presume that I'm fucking garbage or some shit like that, because I'm not. But the reason why I'm gonna do that is just to make it interesting. Oh my god, alright, this guy teaches you like everything else about, you know, elementals and like this place right here just throws a bunch of tutorials at you right here. This is
FF7 is just a happy memory for Gen Y peeps.
I mean, if Final Fantasy 7 didn't exist, or like if Final Fantasy 7 came out on the Nintendo 64,
no,
which it was intended to do, I mean, would PlayStation even be like around? Like, did Final Fantasy 7 literally make Sony and PlayStation? Oh my god, what the fuck?
I never made that connection, but well done.
Oh, damn, that was so fucking needed. I got the awe. The best fucking material in the game. Alright. Well, there's no need for Cloud to have both ice and lightning, so I'm going to give him the awe. Basically, what awe does, I mean, I know in other Final Fantasy games, like, you have an option if you're using magic to hit a single target or a multiple amount of targets, and like the magic will just equal out and just like kind of be weaker overall if you're using it. But for you to hit multiple targets in this game, you need to have this equipped on the same slot as a magic or something like that. So now that I have an all equipped to lightning, you know, now I'll be able to hit everybody on the field with the all. But that's not what makes all super fucking great. I mean, as you see right here, the magic and materials, they have stars, and right now I'm at, you know, star 1. Once I have a 5-star all material, I could be able to sell that and I'll be rich. Basically, it'll give me like a million or I think $1 million to $1 billion. I know that's a big gap of numbers. But
I was too poor to own a Perkins 1 when FF7 came out, so I'm probably biased. I played it a long time after it came out and I hated it.
Oh, okay. I got really lucky with getting this game. I couldn't save at first because I didn't know how to save. Because like I was a fucking casual scrub and I didn't know how to save a game. What the fuck? Oh, what? Did I just literally go to sleep? Why did I go to sleep? It's not like I even fought anybody. Oh well, fuck it. It's just 10 gil. You know, the kid probably needed it. Definitely, if you grew up with Final Fantasy 7, like when you was a child, like you would definitely feel, you know, a little bit of nostalgia about Final Fantasy 7. And when they announced that remake of 7 a few years ago, what the fuck? Where am I going? Like, you saw that there, you know, there was people literally in tears when they announced a remake to 7. And I was like excited too. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
the only reason why I own a Perkins 4 is because of FF14 LMAO. Other than that, it's just there to catch dust. I don't have a good on a PC to play 14 on it.
Only reason you own a PS4 is to play Final Fantasy 14. There's people that went out of their way to get a PS4 because of that remake of Final Fantasy 7. What the hell? What do these guys do? That one guy just ran off. Where do I go? I think I go to the train. Yeah, we go to the train. Let's see. I think I'm gonna get to the next reactor. What time is it? And then I'm probably gonna have to end it there. And then, but tomorrow I'm planning to do a lot of grinding, and this we're gonna put a lot. I'm gonna put a lot of time into Final Fantasy VII tomorrow. But this was just like kind of the intro, and I wanted just to talk about 7 and stuff like that. But all right, so we're clearing.
God, I bought the original version of FFXIV on PC, and it was so bad.
Oh God, what? Final Fantasy 14 1.0. I mean, yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, but I mean, at the same time, like it was very original. It wasn't like, I wouldn't say anybody would call Final Fantasy 14 1.0 like a WoW clone of any sort. Like they was definitely doing original things. This didn't pan out well. It wasn't optimized right. I heard it used to turn people's PCs into like a fucking it used to like to scramble people's PCs and just melt it. I mean, it looked great. I wish I played 1.0. I didn't play 1.0. If I did, I think I would probably like it. I wouldn't even listen to everybody. Like I would be like, "What are you fucking talking about? This game's awesome." You know, I'm not that type of person that would be like, "Oh man, this game is shit." Like the only time like I consider a game to be bad if it's boring. Like if a
Combat
game
was
is
janky as hell, but yeah, it looked pretty.
yeah. Only time I literally will consider like a game to be bad if it's like boring. Like if it's not funny, like if it's just not doing anything, it's just super fucking boring, then you know, that's why I consider a game to be bad. But like if like I'll handle with shitty controls and you know, glitches and stuff like that. Like before everybody, you know, used to get on, you know, that game Sonic 06, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog back in 2006. And everybody was like, okay, this is like one of the worst games of all time. All right, I need to get out of here in like a matter of seconds. So that's what's going on right now. It seems that we've been detected and we need to get out of here. But I think I have to, if I talk to somebody, they'll give me something. It's not really important, but oh shit, what the fuck? Alright, we're cool.
What did you think of 15?
Oh god, I guess that is the real question now. Since I said that, it's not. I mean, it's not finished. It's just an unfinished game. That's what I really think about it. I mean, it was good. It just wasn't finished, and it still isn't finished to today. They're still adding things to 15. Oh my god, come on, let's go. I gotta talk to these shady guys. Alright, this is where we jump out at. I think depending on the amount of time that's left before we jump out is going to be where we're going to land. But this is also one of the first places that you could do a lot of grinding. Okay, let me talk about 15 since I didn't really say too much. I mean,
I thought 15 was kind of short.
Yeah, it was very short. That's really
Yeah,
my biggest.
2. It was just unfinished. It was good, but unfinished.
Right.
So sad, man.
What the fuck? Who am I talking to? Oh, I was talking to the wrong guy. Yeah, that was my biggest gripe with 15. Is that this was too short. I mean, if you take out all the hunts and side quests to do, and if you was only doing the main story, I mean, you could finish 15 in like.
I mean, it was a big world, but still, it was too short, and there was
it a big world? I mean, if you compare Final Fantasy VII's world to Final Fantasy 15, I don't think the world was actually too big. I mean, there was a lot of gated areas I didn't like. I mean, like how the old school Final Fantasy did, like they didn't make it feel like it was like any areas was gated, even though it obviously was. Like, you know, there's multiple different islands and continents in Final Fantasy VII, but they didn't make it seem like it was gated. Like when you step outside of Midgar, you're like, whoa, like all this world I gotta explore. Like you don't know anything about the other worlds and stuff like that, or like when you play Final Fantasy 9, you don't even get to see the full map until later on. I mean, it didn't feel like it was gated. They gave you little by little. When it came to Final Fantasy 15, it was obvious, you know, if you went to the wrong place, or you went to a spot that you didn't you wasn't supposed to go to, they just cut you off. Like it was a big roadblock in the middle of the road. I feel like the car was probably the weakest part of the game. If
Square Enix should feel ashamed for releasing a game in the state that FFXV was.
I mean, they're trying to make up for it by like releasing, you know, small things here and there. But like, it still kind of ruined my first experience of this game that we've been waiting for
Their marketing was so
for
misleading
like
that by the
fucking
time
10
I
years.
finished the game, one was so mad.
Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, see, look. Now, this is a back attack right here. You know, you get a preemptive back attack, and you take more damage if you get hit by the back. But you can easily counter this by, you know, running away and then coming back. So, you should never get hit by the back. Oh, they just hit me with slow. But it doesn't really fucking matter. This is Tifa's limit break gauge. It, you know, give you a little mini game of slots. I'm pretty bad at this. Oh, damn. See, I didn't do good. I fucked up. I'm gonna hit the fast forward button, so like we're gonna go through this a little quicker. Yes, there's a fast forward button in the remastered version of Final Fantasy VII. So, and also you get to run faster, you know, and all that type of stuff. The reason I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. You know, just I'm not going the right way. Like, you're supposed to go north.
Let's just say I played 15 because of Ignis Best Husbando. Hands down, that's it. I've come up with a new recipe.
Let's say I played.
I hope they did better with the FF7 remake.
Oh my god. Like, the best part in, like, the saddest part of 15 had to be Ignis. Like, I was legit fucking, I was hurt, yo. Like, should I spoil it? Like, has anybody not played 15 yet? Like, I don't want to spoil it, because if you spoil it, it's like, I feel like everybody should probably know what's going on. But yeah, let me talk about what's going on right now in the game. So, I obviously went the wrong way. And if you go all the way down south, then you run into these two guards that are super fucking strong at this level. I mean, they have a lot of HP, but once you kill them, you get a huge experience bonus, and you get a, you know, it's basically your first part of grinding. But once you kill them, you can either run
should have had a
or stay
shirtless costume
here.
before the DLC.
So this, you could basically keep fighting these two guards or these three guards over and over again. And you could definitely get a big experience bonus. I mean, I'm gonna only do this right now because I have this fast forward button. So like, you could definitely stay here for a little bit and just keep grinding, and you're gonna be OP as fuck. I mean, I don't need to do this because there's no way I'm gonna die in this game. This game is easy as fuck, but I just wanted to show this off. Like, if you wanted to grind this early in the game, you could just stay here and keep fighting these two guards, and it will give you a major experience bonus. See, they're just gonna keep coming. Like two, if they were smart, they would like just bum rush me, like all these fucking soldiers, like, except for coming at me two at a time. Oh god, I'm gonna get to like level 10 I'm gonna get to level 10 for Cloud, and then we're gonna move on. But I didn't play Gladios's downloadable content yet. I mean, I have it, like, I can get it, but I just haven't played it yet. I haven't went back to 15 since I beat it, really. And then once you beat the game, like, once you beat the main story, like, I know for other, like, there's still a lot of stuff to do, I guess. But once I beat the main story, the game was very boring. Like, was it just me, or did anybody feel like once you beat the main story of Final Fantasy 15, like, the game was just really boring? Like, I don't know, I just felt like the game was boring.
If you like Pex, then you'll enjoy the DLC. If you don't, then don't play it.
If I like PEX? What? Alright, let's rush over all the way up back to north. This fast forward button is so fucking needed. Like, I love this fast forward button. I'm not that much of a fan of the limit break button and the full HP button, but I mean the fast forward button is very needed. And I will be using this a lot later on, like when I'm grinding. So I will be doing a lot of grinding, especially now. Like, there's no need for me not to do a lot of grinding. Like, we have a fast forward button for Pete's sake. Like, oh, and this is another thing that I like to keep on. Well, I'll talk about that later. Oh, I got Barrett's limit break, Mind Blown, which is a pretty weak limit break. All right, so this is where I need to go. There's a barrier
DLC is really short, basically, and it's just Gladiolus showing how macho and muscly.
Honestly, the weakest part of 15 was the car. If they didn't have that car in Final Fantasy 15, I would honestly love the game a lot more. Like, the Chocobo, when you was on a Chocobo, it was fun, but that car just ruins it for me. Like, I don't know. Did anybody enjoy the car feature in the game? Like, you're just in the car most of the time. That's where most of the dialogue is being taken place. Where'd I go?
After I beat the game, I kinda went outside and cried the end.
Oh.
It was sad. I didn't expect it to be a Zack 2.0.
Yeah, like, the game was just sad. Like, the story was just sad. It was nothing really good about the story. It was definitely fucking sad, and when I beat the game, I literally like just curled up in my bed for like 3 days. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? Like, are they really gonna end it on this note? Like, we're just gonna, is he really just gonna die at the end? Like, all right, I'm gonna spoil it. Fuck it, he dies at the end. Like, fuck it, you know, that's the spoiler. Noctis, he dies at the end, and it is also implied that his teammates died at the end. Gladios, Ignis, Prompto. It's implied, you know, when they was fighting those
Shakespeare.
When they died at the when Noctis went to the throne at the end of the game. It's implied when he left his teammates behind when they was fighting those giants. It's implied that they died as well, because when he went into like that afterlife thing to kill off the bad guy, I forget his name. Like, that's how forgettable the dude is.
After I finished the game, the only reason why I came back was because I heard about a flying regalia grin.
Whee! Yeah, the flying car. But once you got the flying car, it was even worse. You know how many times I crashed? You know how many times I fucking crashed in that game? I fucking crashed flying that fucking car. Alright, so they're basically already reusing models that they used before, but it only makes sense because we're into the next reactor. I mean, it doesn't really make that much sense that that every reactor looks different. I mean, that's not a good business model to do, to have different looking reactors. Like, if they're all reactors, they should all probably look the same, but it's pretty genius for them to even do that, because that saves them time on creating different models and stuff like that for the game. All they have to do is just add in a different like color palette for these reactors, and then it already gives a different feel from the previous one. Oh fuck, what the hell? Random encounter number like 100. Like, I was just fast forward forever. Once you
I crashed about 90% of the times XD, and every time I was screaming at my TV.
Honestly, Ignis was the saddest part, because Ignis was like my favorite character in the game. And
the car mechanics were really Bad.
They
should have just let us drive wherever we want.
Dude, they should have just left.
Were janky and
Dude, what is the point of even?
It would have been way more fun.
What is the point of even having the car if you don't even drive it? Like, you don't even need to drive the car to freaking even get anywhere.
Oh,
like,
I also did the secret dungeon. You need the flying regalia. Together.
Whoa,
in the
okay.
volcano area.
I mean, I haven't done that yet. I want to go back to do that. But I'm so bored with 15 after doing the story. Like, they don't even say anything interesting after you beat the story. Like, there's no more like dialogue. I'm sick of hearing like, oh, we have discovered a new recipe. Like, you know, with Ignis, like they say the same shit over and over again. You know, and then Noctis is like, oh, I can't wait to try it. You know, it's like, I discovered a new recipe. I can't wait to try it. You know, just over and over and over again. You know, I can see why old school games like they, you know, they get by a little bit better, and why Final Fantasy X looks like it aged so much because of
is still my favorite mainline FF.
Voice. Was that Final Fantasy 12? Oh my god. I get it, dude. You love Final Fantasy 12. I mean, like, that's perfectly fine. I mean, I think 7 is probably a little better than 12. I mean, and always. I mean, you could, like, okay, Tactics is good, I guess. Like, you know, it's a hard game. It's really good, but I feel like 7 done more for the RPGs in general, and it's just like, and it's such an iconic game. You know, and it literally brought an entire system, the PlayStation 1, Sony, it brought them into yeah, I haven't played 12, but I mean,
XD 100% husbando material.
I seen Let's Plays the 12, like, you know, and I have Tactics on the phone. Like, I know a little bit of 12, you know, like, I have to, especially that, you know, we're returning to Ivalice in Final Fantasy 14, the new 24-man raid coming into Stormblood. Like, I have to know a little bit about 12, you know. And I'm planning to get the remastered version of 12 once it comes out this year. So I know a little bit about 12, but like I didn't even know 12 was a thing back in the day. Like, that's like, if I knew 12 was a thing back in the day, I would have got it, but I didn't know. So, like, is that not saying anything?
Tactics is so different to 12. You can't compare the two.
I mean,
FFXI is more similar to FFXI than anything.
It's in the same world, though. It has that same lore to it, right? Oh, this part is fucking annoying because the only way for us to proceed, we have to time our hits together, and I did.
I know nothing about FF, but Tactics and Crisis Core.
Vagrant Story is more similar to 12 than Tactics is.
Jeez. Vagrant Story is more similar to 12 than Tactics is. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, maybe I'll have more of an opinion about it once, you know, 12 comes out and stuff. And I don't know. I just feel like after Final Fantasy X, once that came out, and X-2, after I was done playing that back in the day on the PS2, I don't know, I love those games, but for some reason, I didn't know about Final Fantasy 11. I didn't know about Final Fantasy 12. I didn't get back into Final Fantasy until Final Fantasy 13.
Tactics is a strategy game. FF12 is an RPG.
I mean, they're all, it's an RPG. I mean, still, it's just a different type of RPG. I mean, you know, if there's levels, it's an RPG, basically. And this is the president. He's a dick. You know, this is the president of the Shinra Corp. Well, actually, no, he's actually a good, I mean, he's not a good guy, but he's a reasonable guy. You know, he's a businessman. It may only make sense. You know, he's just in it for the money. He made a huge corporation. These guys, Avalanche, you know, a terrorist group to the Shinra Corporation, you know, they're interfering with their money, so they need to be stopped. I mean, it's his business. You know, that president, he's gonna die though. He's gonna die. Don't get too comfortable with him because he's gonna die soon. And we got a boss to fight. This guy is very easy. Hold let me talk about. Basically, you attack any opponent from the behind, and you know, you do a critical damage on them. Let's see. I already have all limit breaks, so I don't think he's gonna live too long. Oh, jeez, and Cloud definitely has a good spot to get him. Jeez, that did a lot of damage. Oh my god, I suck so bad at
Why are
Tifa's.
Tifa's boobs so big?
Why is her boot? Her boobs are at max, yo. Like, get fucking right. Yo, what came first? Was it Lara Croft or Tifa? Like, who was the original boobs in video games? Was it Tifa or was it Lara Croft in Tomb Raider? Dude, yo, man, I mean, alright, I'm getting too excited now, but they definitely upped the scales. I think they upped the scales in this remastered version for a reason. I mean, I
feel like Tifa would do more damage with her titties than her fists.
Oh, God. I mean, in the original version, like, they're so pointy. Ooh, jeez. Alright, so we killed the boss. That was actually a cool effect back then. That was fucking cool as hell. Like, you know, that explosion, and it actually did some environmental damage to the environment, so. I mean, when you just compare Final Fantasy 15 to every other Final Fantasy, like, you can say what you want about 7, at least it felt like a Final Fantasy game. It was long, it was a journey, you went places, like, it had a bunch of hidden goodies here and there. I mean, even Final Fantasy 13, I mean, the stuff that you would, you know, the negative things about it was so, like, you know, it didn't have, like, it was just like a narrow hallways and stuff like that. At least it had a long story. I mean, Final Fantasy 15, you could literally beat that whole game in probably 3 to 4 hours. I mean, you don't need to do any grinding. The game is super easy. And I don't know. All right, so, you know, we lost Cloud. Cloud fell off you know, the top of the plates of Midgar, and he's
even though I hated FF7 after I played it, I admit that FF7 is better than FFXV, but nothing is worse than 13.
You think? I don't know, man. I actually like 13. 13, I pulled on a lot of strings. I mean, I'll say I like the Final Fantasy 15 story better than Final Fantasy 13, but I mean 13, you know, it was the soundtrack was badass. Like, you know, do anybody even remember the Final Fantasy 15 soundtrack? Because all I remember from 15 was playing other Final Fantasy soundtracks in the car. You know, I don't really remember that much of the Final Fantasy 15 soundtrack, but the 13 soundtrack was badass, yo. That battle music was fucking serious, yo. That shit was fucking real. And Lightning is like ultimate waifu material. Like, let's be real. Alright, so this is the flower girl that we met earlier. Her name is Aerith, and she is going to be our 4th member on the crew. What should I name her? Should I name Aerith anything else? Or should I keep her name the same? I'm going to ask every time we get a new member. Like, you know, she's the flower girl, and we landed on her flowers. You know, where her flowers basically soften the blow of Cloud. It basically you know you know, Cloud probably landed on his head when he fell down, so you know the flowers definitely helped him out. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Cloud is like, oh, so we meet again. Come
the reason
on,
why FFXV is so shit is because they took up too much dev time making all the shitty sequels for FF13.
Dude, how did 13 get a green light for...
FFXV was supposed to release alongside it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm so glad that we're behind all that now. Now that 15 is finally out and, you know, they have... they didn't... I mean, out of 10 years of making this game, they came even. Like, they broke even, like, you know, with the release and how many people bought the game. now that that's over, they could focus on the future. Like now, these problems that we have for Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 15.
Well, Moody heading out to work. He'll be on the next stream. Carrot.
Yeah, I should be on tomorrow. I should be on tomorrow. If not, then the next day. But if I'm on tomorrow, I'll be on for a lot longer than I am today, because I'm probably about to get off after this whole part with Aerith and stuff. Got nothing to talk about. I don't mind. Yeah. What the fuck? I mean, who do you think, like, for waifu material for Cloud? I mean, who fits more for waifu material? Is it Aerith or Tifa? Like, who do you guys prefer, like, out of the two waifus? Like, who is your waifu, Aerith or Tifa? I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna say Tifa. Oh, there was Aerith. Was it Aerith or was it Aerith? Like, did they change her name or something? I don't know. That's weird. Alright, her name is Aerith. I'm pretty sure it was something.
Tifa.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna say Tifa for certain reasons. For those pointy things that's on her chest. And oh, it looks like we've been found out by the Turks. If anybody knows the Turks from Crisis Core, then you know these guys. And basically the Turks, I mean, you know, these are gonna be guys.
Wouldn't let Tetsuya Nomura create a trilogy. For FFXI, Iveris said they gave him FF7 remake and made shitty lighting sequels.
Oh yeah, I mean,
2 of them.
I mean, 13-2 was pretty decent. You know, it was pretty interesting meeting Noel and Sarah, and playing as them. They was pretty cool. The features in 13-2 was pretty cool. But Lightning Returns, I was hyped for Lightning Returns. I played the demo. I bought it first week, and it was not what I was expecting, man. It like, if anybody played, like, back in the day, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, that's how Lightning Returns felt like. It felt like, you know, like, I hate playing an RPG that, like, is ran by time, because, like, when I'm playing an RPG, I like to explore on my own leisure. You know, I like to have fun and do, like, an insane amount of grinding. When it came to Lightning Returns, like, you can't really do that. Not only did it not have levels in the game, which was pretty fucking weird, but it was like everything was time gated. Like, oh, you got to be here at this certain time, and at the same time you got to be at here, something else is going over here. And I did not like that in Lightning Returns, so I returned that game the same week I bought it. And I was very disappointed with Lightning Returns, because I was very eager to play that game. But I don't know how 13 managed to get 3 games. I mean, it feels like Final Fantasy 15 needs 3 games to explain it. Like, because I think the story is a lot more interesting than 13, and they could do a lot. Like, I don't know if they could do a lot more with 15. Honestly, it's Final Fantasy. Let's be real. They could make up anything for the next game. We thought 13 was done, and then they came out with 13-2, and it just switched up on us. Okay, so this part right here is a bit weird. We could either choose to fight them, or we could knock them all out. All the Shinra people with barrels. I'll explain it later. I'm probably gonna fuck this up. Basically, you know, we're escaping them. We're you know, we're on the run, and Aerith is gonna get you know, left behind. She's gonna fuck up. Like, Cloud's like, come on, you could jump this, you could make this, and Aerith is like, I don't think I can, and she's right. She's gonna fall. Oh, yeah, she's been shot at.
FFXV was basically in development for 2.5 years. The lore in the game was all stolen from Tetsuya Nomura's.
Really?
Concept for Versus.
Wow. I mean, what, the game that...
I think your choice in this only affects your relationship with Eros. Otherwise, they're both viable options.
Yeah, they're both viable options. Of course, if you do it right, then this increases your relationship with Eris a lot more. But, alright, hold on. Hold on a minute. Fight, run. Which barrel is it, though? think it's this one. Fuck! What the hell? I got random encounters. Why Tifa's about to die? I mean, not Tifa, Eris. What the fuck? Come on, what are you doing, Cloud?
No.
Don't do a victory animation. What the hell? Eris is in trouble. Alright. I think it's this barrel. I could be wrong, though. I think it's this barrel, though. Yes! What? Dude, I'm super happy I hit the right barrel. Damn, that guy is dead. Dude, how heavy was that barrel? How heavy was it? You just dropped a barrel fucking 20 feet in the air. Like, what the fuck? Dude, that guy is dead. This shit is real, yo. Final Fantasy's dark as fuck, yo. Is it this barrel? I think it's this barrel. Oh my god, I've been 2 and 2. Yo, 2 and 2. I've been right. Dude, I haven't did this in so long. I'm super excited that I got this right. Alright, this one is easy. It has to be this one, right? It has to be this one. There we go. Hey, I think that's it. I think that's the last person. I mean, the smart thing to do would probably be to fight those guys as Eris, because then she'll get a big experience bonus because she's the only one in the party fighting them. You know, that would be the smart thing to do. But, I mean, doing it right does add to the relationship factor. Which Eris is the easiest person to have the relationship with in the beginning, so I probably just sealed my deal of getting her as my waifu at the later end of the game. And is it me or is disc 1 of Final Fantasy VII way longer than any other disc in the game? Like, disc 1 is fucking huge, yo. That shit is fucking packed.
What did you think of the Advent Children movie?
I mean, it's still one of the best, and it's still one of the best animated fucking movies of all time, yo. Like, I can't even fucking, I'm not even gonna lie to you and say I didn't watch that like a fucking billion times when it came out. Like, I had Crisis Core and I had Advent Children on the PSP, and the soundtrack was this iconic as fuck. The only thing I didn't like about Advent Children is actually Cloud itself. I didn't like how Cloud was acting in Advent Children. I felt he was a little too emo. He was acting more of like freaking Leon
it
from
just felt like
Final
a
Fantasy
really
VIII.
long cutscene, but I liked it.
Dude, is it me or was Cloud like super emo in Advent Children? Like, when you're playing this game, like I already talked about it before, Cloud is a fucking dick, yo. Cloud is an asshole. He's sarcastic, you know, he's goofy, you know, and stuff like that. But then when you get to Advent Children and he's like, oh, what's the point of living? What was the point of even fighting anymore? Like, he's like super fucking emo, and I'm like, come on, Cloud, like this isn't.
Why doesn't Cloud have any underarm hair? It makes me uncomfortable.
Dude, Cloud is like, dude, I don't know. Cloud is a funny fucking person. He's a funny character.
Yay, dude, he reminds me of how Tidus acted in the beginning of FFX.
Dude, he reminds me of how Tidus acted
In Advent Children, I mean.
Oh, right. Tidus is don't get me started with Final Fantasy X. I actually don't like Final Fantasy X. I do like Final Fantasy X-2. Final Fantasy X-2 is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, and I'm pretty sure you guys know why. I mean, fucking Riku and waifu for days. Like, that's, you know, this waifu for days. I actually like Final Fantasy X too. You know, it had a good soundtrack, good music, and it was very lighthearted. And I mean, you could call bullshit all you want with 10-2, but I actually thought 10 was kind of boring.
Balthier is base husbando from FFXII.
Alright, so this is a big, like, this side quest. Like, not a side quest, but Cloud is really going out of his way. Like, we just blew up, well, did we? I don't even think we blew up the reactor. I think we failed that. But, and, you know, Cloud fell off the top of Midgar, and, you know, now he's with the flower girl. And now we're going to our house. I forget how old Eris is. I think Eris is very, very young. And we're about to go to her house. We're about to meet her mom. We're about to sleep, you know, at her house and, you know, eat all the cookies and stuff that she has at her house. Now, I need to be careful right here because last time I played this remastered version and I got to this point, the game froze. So I'm going to save right here just in case that doesn't happen. Because last time I played this, the game froze. And that really turned me off. If there's one way to make me not play a game anymore is for the game to freeze. If the game freezes, it's game over and I'm going to just put it down. And I'm not going to play it anymore. What material is this? Ooh, cover. Cover's a really good material.
Fair enough. FFX kinda incorporates a little bit of every aspect that's concurrent in Final Fantasy games, so to some people it could seem a jumbled mess.
Final Fantasy X was like Final Fantasy VII, but they just wanted to hype it up. Like it was even hyper than Final Fantasy VII. It wasn't as edgy, but they definitely took a lot of stuff from 7. They was just like, dude, let's make it better. Like the overdrive system, like, you know, was definitely something from like limit breaks from Final Fantasy VII. And I can see why a lot of people like Final Fantasy X. It did come out on the PS2. It was a lot of people's first Final Fantasy game. Me, I played 7 before that, so not that early on. Not early, like that much early before 7. But okay. So his mom is hold on, girlfriend? No way. Yeah, that's right. Oh, she's asking me if I had a girlfriend, and I'm like, yeah, I have a girlfriend because I'm a dick. Like, I can't imagine the Cloud from Advent Children to play in this game in the original Final Fantasy VII. He'll just be too emo. Like, this Cloud right here is perfect. I actually like him. You know, he's a bit sarcastic, and I really hope for the remake they don't make Cloud like super emo. Like, I don't want to play as a super emo, like just like I don't want to do that. I
didn't like Tidus, but the love you long time scenes between Tidus and Yuna played to my teenage heartstrings.
Oh my god, dude, yo, if in Final Fantasy 14, if I see fucking role players in a Tidus / Yuna costumes and they're freaking in the middle of the water and they're role playing, it's gonna make me gag. I'm gonna fucking throw up in my fucking mouth. Like, if I see anybody in 14 role playing as Tidus and Yuna in the fucking water, I'm legit gonna just barf all over the place. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see your role playing of Final Fantasy X. Don't do it. And I'm on Balmung. I'm on Balmung, so like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see it. All right, now this part is a bit weird. So I don't know why this even matters or anything like that. Oh.
Dude, you have no idea how bad it can be. I play FFXIV and I've seen RPERs do that shit.
Oh my god.
That and guts larpers.
Do you think there was tongue involved in the water scene?
I don't know. I don't want to find out. Dude, if I see any Makotes role-playing as Yuna and Tidus in the water, I am going to be pissed. I do not want to see that when I'm leveling up, you know, first week of Stormblood. I do not want to see people in the water playing fucking Final Fantasy X. This is not Final Fantasy X. If you want Final Fantasy X, go fucking play Final Fantasy X. Please stay away from Final Fantasy 14. Now this part is very weird because I have to sneak out of the house, or at least out of this little zone right here, and not have Eris see me. If Eris catches me sneaking out, she's gonna tell me to go back to bed like a fucking child, and then I'm gonna have to do it again. I will demonstrate exactly what I mean. So if I run out this place right here, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. Eris is gonna see me. She's like, "What are you doing? Go back to bed." Like I'm a fucking baby. This is the wacky
When
part.
SB comes out, he'll be in Palace for hours.
Oh God, yeah. Pray for all DPS out there that's gonna be leveling up. I'm gonna be a tank, so I don't have anything to worry about. So this part right here, you just don't run. You just walk out ever so slowly. Is there anything over there? No. You just walk out and yeah. And now this part right here, you can run. Is there anything here? I don't think there's anything in our house.
Red Mage.
Fucking Red Mage. I'm hyped for Red Mage. Fuck samurais. If you're a samurai weeaboo, fuck you. No, I'm playing. That's a little mean. That's a little mean. I'm sorry, but I think Red Mage is going to be the better of the new jobs. I won't be leveling up Red Mage, but I will be eager to find out exactly how good Red Mage is going to play. All right, now that I had that, now I left Eris behind, I can, you know, do some manly shit, you know? I don't have some girl holding me down. I'm gonna buy you know, I don't even need to buy anything, like...
Mooney, I would smack you for that.
Dude, if you're a weeaboo, like you hype for samurai, freaking rose petals and flower and flower blossoms and stuff like that, and
I'm gonna get an off-white tank top, fedora, flammer for my samurai, glamour asterisk.
I'm gonna get an off white tank top, flammer. What the hell? I'm like, I read flammer. I'm like, what the hell's a flammer? I think there's something up here.
Weeaboos shall rise.
Oh God. It's gonna be the year of the weeaboo, isn't it? This year of weeaboo auras. I'm picturing a bunch of this female aura samurais and a bunch of pure
Off-white
males.
so that the shit looks stained.
Jeez Louise. So it looks stained? What the hell? Dude, like we know what to expect. Is Samurai even exciting? Like, you know what to expect with Samurai. They're gonna be slash.
If you like the classes in FFXIV, you like the classes in Tactics tongue out.
Oh my God, here the tactics. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I'm just gonna turn off this game. I'm just gonna play Tactics instead. Like, because Tactics is clearly the better game in all ways. You know, I'm done with this game. We're just gonna play Tactics. So expect tomorrow I'm gonna just be playing Tactics. What the fuck, dude? Sell me your shit. You don't want my money? You don't want my money? Man, fuck you. We're gonna come back here way later on in the game, and we're gonna do some shit. So
I can't help but
really...
feel like Samurai's just gonna be another monk for WE reason.
It's gonna be like Monk. It's gonna be like Monk meets ninjas. Like, oh my God, how did she get there? How did she meet me outside the city before I even got here? That's fucking weird. She's fucking weird. She's a stalker. I would be concerned. Wouldn't it be a cool twist if Eris was actually like evil or something like that? Like, he was actually like some like Cloud's demon or inner demon or some shit like that. I don't know. I think that would be kind of weird. Now, this part is pretty weird, too. You can also do a lot of grinding right here. But the enemies right here that you're going to face is very, very weird. This is one enemy that I will talk about. Not these enemies, though. Eris has the best LB in the game. Hands down. the best LB in the game, and I'll demonstrate what it does. Healing Wind. That's all you need. Most of our LBs are very OP. This one gives you basically like a full, you know, thing of HP. So it's very OP. Oh god.
In other FF games, Samurai class
this.
destroys their samurai swords to defig magic damage to their enemies.
I mean, I feel like Samurai is just the boring job out of the two. Like, Red Mage, they can honestly do a lot of things. You know, they could give Red Mage piercing abilities, so, like, they could go well with Dragoons. Red Mage has magic attacks, melee attacks. They could buff up party members. They could do refresh, you know, give them MP, TP. They could do anything with Red Mage. I mean, when it comes to Samurai, I mean, what do we expect with Samurai? They're going to have slashing abilities. This enemy is fucking weird as fuck, and he's also very scary. And I'm not even going to, you know, take any chances with this boss. I'm not going to take any chances with this boss because it's a house. Oh, good. I killed him before he actually transformed. It's a fucking house that transforms into like a fucking mech. And then when he transforms into a mech, then he'll start wrecking your shit. So this part right here, it really confused me when I was a kid because like I didn't know how to get to that plank over there.
Magic Kuburoso.
I think Braver is actually the stronger of the... I could be wrong. A magic yo, imagine they put this house in Final Fantasy 14 like as a boss. Yo, I would nerd out so bad if they put this house as a boss encounter in Stormblood. Because if you played Final Fantasy 7, you know that house. You know that house fucking wrecks you. Yo, that shit is fucking lethal. You know, I forgot to get another all material. Because I think usually at this time you have 2 all materials. I only have one. He's the house is a primal. I'm gonna use Bolt. I think Bolt's the more efficient. I'm just getting that instant heals. Like, there's no way you could die in this version of Final Fantasy 14.
What does the all materia do anyway? I never understood it.
I mean, I talked about it a little bit earlier.
How many times have you played FF7 exactly?
So many, like probably like 8 times full clear, and like the first 2 to 3 times I played FF7, I'd maxed out the time to FF7. Hold on, like my time the first like 3 times I played FF7 was like maxed out 99 times. Like, so I don't, it's a really unknown amount of times I played how long I played Final Fantasy 7, but I played 7 so many fucking times, dude. And I'll tell you what's exactly really useful in the game. I know a few glitches and stuff like that. And yeah, mainly I played 7s for so long because like back in the day there wasn't any guides for 7. Like I didn't have any guides, you know, and shit like that.
I think I will subscribe backways. You need help.
Cause you need, oh yeah, I mean I mean when it comes to help in this game, I mean if I miss out on anything, please let me know, because I haven't played this game in like a few years. But last time I played this game, it was the first time I actually beat the super bosses, because I was like, I don't know, it was like a few years ago, and I was like really always bummed out that I was never able to beat Emerald and Ruby Weapon. So I played it and I did it. I beat Emerald and Ruby Weapon last time I played this game. Now there's a lot to do here. Do I have time to do it? I mean, there's a lot to do here. I could do the whole scene when like Cloud's in the hot tub with all the guides and stuff like that, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Because then it gets weird. Let me turn off that fast forward button. I forget where exactly I need to go first to This part always gave me a problem. I know there's a lot to do here, and I kind of just do this like the normal way.
In the King's Glide movie, they had the ruby weapon, but in the FFXV game, there was none.
Oh my god! That fucking movie. Why was that movie so much better than 15 itself? Dude, they had dude, when you see the king in the movie in Final Fantasy 15, he was shooting lightning out of his hands, and he had like force fields, magic force fields and shit. Why in today's, I'll have today's special. Why in the actual game you don't actually use magic? You make potions or something like that, and you toss potions on the ground, and that's how you use magic in Final Fantasy 15. Like, they're not actually using magic. Noctis is not using magic. He's making like potions and shit. But when you see in the movie, the king is shooting lightning out of his hands like he's a fucking Sith Lord and shit. It's like, what the fuck? It was alright. Okay, so he's gonna give me a coupon pharmacy thing. Yeah, there we go. There's so much to do here. I hope I don't forget anything. This place is very famous, and honestly, I mean, if they in the remake when it comes out,
the ring magic is pretty badass, but there are only 3 spells, boo.
I mean, there's like 3 varies of spells, and then it kind of like branches out into like different things, like depending on what you combo do combos or something with. Like, if you fuse your magic with like certain items, then it would do like different things. Damn, I forget exactly.
They made it sound like there would be way more ring magic.
Dude, magic was so underwhelming in that game, and you can't like even spam your magic. Like, if you could spam your magic and shit like that, it would be like Skyrim or something like that. Like, you could just be a mage. Like, you could never be an actual mage in Final Fantasy 15. You know, you just use a magic skill like every so often. And magic was so broken in that game too. What the fuck? Okay, this is when I get the tip about the honeybee and stuff like this. Is the part for anybody that doesn't know Final Fantasy VII. This is the part where Cloud needs the cross dress to get into a certain area. So we're gonna make Cloud look like a girl. That, you know, yay, you know. And honestly, if they don't do this in the remake, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be pissed off about this. What the fuck? Oh, okay, now it's working. How do you guys feel about this whole part about, you know, Cloud needs to dress up to be a girl to get into a certain area? Like, this is could you picture emo Cloud from Advent Children to do all this? Like, he would just be emo. Like, he would not do this. Is she crying or is she laughing? Oh, she's laughing.
I like that they made magic friendly fire, though. It added to realism. I just wish they let us make a mage archetype.
Exactly, that's like one of the first like Final Fantasy games. Like, you don't have a mage as your that you can't be a mage. Why can't you be a mage in a Final Fantasy game? Like, isn't this a magic and shit? No, you do. You just make a fucking potion, and you just make a fucking a veil of magic, of a bottle of lightning, and you just toss it or some shit like that. Man, it's so fucking disappointing. Alright. So I need to. So Eris has an idea to get me into that place to meet up with Tifa.
Do you think Cloud and Squall had similar personalities?
I think in this game, like right now, like Cloud was supposed to represent the player, so like that's why he's kind of all over the place. You know, you can make Cloud seem like a dick, or you can make him be emo and cool or some shit like that, because you could go a lot of ways with Cloud in this game. I think when it came to like Final Fantasy VIII, and then and then that's when like Square Enix went to get edgy. Like I don't know, like they definitely got edgy. Honestly, if Cloud and Squall was to meet up ever, it would just be like the most boring conversation ever. Like they would just be sitting there grunting at each other because like they're just too cool for school. But definitely Squall was way more emo than Cloud. But then in Advent Children, they just got it wrong. Like they made Cloud seem like Squall. And that's why I really like FF9, because FF9 with Zidane, he's a lot more lighthearted. He's a lot more fun, and I actually like that in my heroes. One of my favorite animes is Dragon Ball, and in Dragon Ball is very lighthearted and stuff like that. Got a minute? Hold on. What's this guy name? I don't really appreciate it. I'm sorry, but young man. I'm trying to figure what this guy needs me to do. I'm itching to know what they're selling and it.
I think Squall was sleeping with Quistis, which is why he was so confused at the start of the game. He was only like 16 and he was sleeping with his teacher. And she was into BDSM.
I never played Final Fantasy VIII, because I played Final Fantasy VII, then I went to Final Fantasy X, then I went to 13, 13-2, then I went back to Final Fantasy 9. Final Fantasy 9 is one of my favorites, but I skipped Final Fantasy 8, and I think I dodged a bullet, honestly, because the things I hear about Final Fantasy 8, there's a reason why a lot of people skip it when they talk about Final Fantasy games. Do I need to stay here? I think I need to stay the night or some shit like that. I need to buy the expensive one. Dude, are we gonna actually see the scene of like Cloud in the hot tub with all the dudes? Like, are we actually gonna see that?
Have you played 6?
I haven't played 6, dude. That was actually the game I actually wanted to play. Like, when I first got Final Fantasy 7, like, I always wanted to play a Final Fantasy game. And 6 was always that game I wanted to play. I just missed out on it. I don't know. I'm too maybe I was a little too young or something like that. I kind of missed that era. But I seen multiple playthroughs of 6, and 6 is I would say it's like the best Final Fantasy game of all time. Like 6 is actually a masterpiece of a game, and it's crazy that the game was on a Super Nintendo. Like, the game is fucking amazing, man. Just everything about it. The villain was probably the most iconic. Not the most iconic, because that's probably Sephiroth. But the villain was actually I think one of the best villains in all of Final Fantasy. I got Diamond Tiara. This like so many characters to pick from, so many iconic moments in 6. Like 6 is like a work of art. I really wish I played that game when I was younger. I really missed out on a really good game, and it actually bums me out. All right, this right here, I need to do squats or something like that.
Is 12 truth? I skipped that one. But it must be good because of the Zodiac Age remake coming out.
Who is it? How's it
I
going,
think
yo?
Tabata copied 6 when he made FFXV.
He made FF15. You think 15 reminds you of Final Fantasy 6? I didn't think of that
Iden
when
is
I was.
Kefka.
Oh, that is true. I mean, yeah, he did have a lot of Kefka. I mean, yeah, now I think about it, because he was like what the advisor to the like the general or something like that of the army or some shit like that. So that's kind of like what Kefka was, right? Yeah, he did have a lot of Kefka vibes. and stuff. And I mean, that's okay. I mean, they could. I mean, 15 was kind of like, you know, an homage to all the other Final Fantasy games in a way. I mean, they did play all the soundtracks from the previous Final Fantasy games. So, alright, so I need to talk to this guy. He's like, how did it go? You know, he's gonna say like, you need to actually get the actual person to make these dresses.
I'm back.
This is that. Oh, welcome back, Genji. We're doing your favorite part where, you know, we have to dress up Cloud as, as a pretty girl. we're doing your favorite part right here in Final Fantasy VII. This is a lot of people's favorite part. All right, so I need to find his father to make me the dress. But yeah, I could definitely see.
Yes, FF12 is truth. At Yuyoi.
Oh God, you got freaking FF12 people, dude. I would love to play Final Fantasy 12 when it comes out again, and I'm gonna honestly need help. Like, so if I'm ever playing Final Fantasy 12, and if you played Final Fantasy 12, please help me, because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I don't know what to do in Final Fantasy 12. So if I pick it up, please help
Cloud, Glam's goo.
Sexy Jutsu Cloud. God damn it. How do I want the feel of the dress? Do I want to have it clean, or do I want it soft?
It's a really long game.
I want it soft. Do I want it shiny, or do I want it to shimmer? I want it to shimmer.
Do you ever know what you were doing, Mooney? JK, open mouth smile.
Do you ever know what you're doing? No, I kind of just do things. I think I'm doing it right though, right here. Hold on. Now I know I need to give this person in the. I need to give somebody like something right here.
IDK, what other FF villain can top off Sephiroth?
Honestly, I think Sephiroth's, I mean, yes, he's iconic, but like, what was his real motive? Like, he kind of just snapped out of nowhere, and his motives are really fucking stupid. Like, I feel like Sephiroth had dumb motives, and like, it's not really explained too well, and I really hope they explain.
Kuja was pretty op.
Kuja? From 9? Kuja was horrible. I was so disappointed with Kuja. I thought he definitely had a cool appeal to him at first, like a very cool mystery, but once you found out exactly what he was, and
his motive is to make the world his vessel and make a new world.
Who?
Hey, lol.
I don't know. I didn't like Kuja by the time I got to like the third disc. Like, he was kind of played off to be a clown at the end of the game. Like, he was just slowly and surely slipping. Like, he just seemed like if you was watching like a old school Saturday cartoon, like, he was like the villain to that. Like, he came off like really cool and edgy at first, but then after, like, 10 episodes down the line, and he still didn't kill the good guys.
He roasted an entire city with a single spell. That's pretty op.
I mean, it was a summon though. I mean, yes, he had a cool idea. He was OP as fuck at the beginning because he had those summons, but shit. I'm trying to figure out what else I'm like. Oh, I need to get the wig. I know I need to get the wig, but then I need to do something in that diner too. Damn it, what the fuck? Where do I go? I forget where I go for this, doesn't it? Anybody remember what
I never finished 9.
I never finished 9 either because I didn't know where.
Who's your all-time favorite FF protag?
Who's my favorite Final Fantasy protagonist? I don't know, man. It wouldn't be Lightning. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I necessarily have like a favorite. Like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. Boobs. Tifa, yeah, Tifa's boobs. Can I say that? That's my favorite protagonist is Tifa's boobs. It's definitely not Cloud because there's problems with Cloud I just can't get behind.
Lol.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a toss up between like Lightning. I don't know because I think Lightning's really cool. Like Lightning is Cloud done right, yo. She was the right amount of edge, and like she also had a sensitive side too, like or something like that. Like I think Lightning is probably one of my favorite. Yuna is pretty cool too because like Yuna was not a fighter, yo. She was not a fighter by any means, and she was just tossed into multiple situations where she just had to fight. She had to press forward and had to go on because freaking love and all that good stuff. So Yuna's also up there. I don't know, man. Definitely the characters from Final Fantasy VII, as iconic as they are, I just can't get behind. I can't get behind these people in 7. Probably Zidane is pretty cool too, like, because I loved how his humor was, when he was just, he was about, picking up girls and stuff. How's it going, Tambo? How's it going? Dude, what the fuck? I forget, where do I have to go? Do I talk to this guy? Like, I have a coupon for something. Well, I got lost here, guys. This has been fun. I mean, if anybody could help me, that would be awesome. But I think I forgot where I need to do. Oh, now this person is here.
Terrible.
Okay.
I can't craft today.
Yeah, the servers are down for a
The
good 2
restaurant,
days.
I think.
I already went to the restaurant. I got the coupon. All right. No, I'm at the right spot. Like after this, I can move on to the next. But I want to see the scene where like Cloud's in the hot tub with like 10 other people. That would have been cool. All right. So I need to do squats. So it's box X circle for squats. When is this emote gonna be in Final Fantasy 14? I don't have it. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it. Don't need to practice. No, I don't need to practice. Fuck it. I have to wait until the animation is done to hit the next button. Did I win? You think I won? It's gonna be close. Oh yeah, it was
Good
pretty
form
close.
there. FF14 took most of its classes from tactics and Orge tactics.
That is very true. What about Astrologen? Like, where did Astrologen come from? Like, is that from tactics as well? Wow, dog, she punched the shit out of him. Being a fucking scrub, yo. Get fucking good.
And FF3.
I mean, didn't like Yoshi P said that one of his favorite games was Tactics?
Yes.
So that, like, honestly, like the jobs are gonna come from wherever Yoshi P, finds interesting. I mean, and he said one of his favorite games is Final Fantasy 12. I mean, they're getting one of the, the writers of Final Fantasy 12 to help out with the new raid that's gonna be coming into FF14. What's it called? Return to Ivalice or something? Now, I know I have to do something in this fucking diner, dude. Wait, could you do something for me? Someone's been in there all day and they're not coming out. I can't hold it anymore. So what do I do? Like, what do I give them? I had to buy medicine. Okay, so where do I buy the medicine at? I forget.
Are they going to do a Yai as Matt raid? Lol.
I don't know anything about 12, so like when they do this whole Return to Evilise type of thing, I think it's just a promotion. Now I'm looking at it because Final Fantasy 12, the remastered version, is.
Vending machine in hotel.
I already did that. I did that too. I done that as well. I need to get medicine. I need to get medicine. So where do I find the medicine at? Did I go back and talk to this guy? All right. I already did what he had to do.
The new raids are called Eorzean Cafe. Try ordering tickets. Now that's savage.
Yeah, I hear that's very hard to get into. Oh, okay. Oh, this is it. Digestive. There it is. Now we're on the right
takes like
track.
8 hours to beat if you don't exploit.
Okay, I think I got the right item. I think I'm set. And now I go back to the diner, which is pretty weird because this place has more than one diner. That's kind of weird. Like, or is this like a, like, I don't know, it's like different than a diner? Wait, this is a bar, and I guess the other place is a diner. I don't know. So, all right, hold on. Dude, did I get the right thing? I don't think I got the right thing. Fuck! I think I fucked up. Oh well. Fuck it. Alright, I guess I fucked that one up. Alright, we won't see Cloud in the hot tub with the people, but I think I could finish this up and let's dress up Cloud in his dress and get him nice and ready. I wanted to move on anyway. This needs to be a little quicker. I'm going a little slow. So yeah, this is Cloud in his dress, whatever you call it. Not that much different than what he was already wearing. And anybody thinks that Cloud is a girl just because he dressed like this is a
14
fool.
could use a boss that takes more than 10 minutes.
Oh my god. Yo, yes, definitely. Oh my god. It's this guy. Hello, evil hippie. Oh my god. I was excited. That is a good idea. How's it going, Evil? Are you still being an asshole on YouTube on the comments?
Subdued.
I fucked up the mantra to my conception.
Ooh,
Thanks,
Eris
Mom.
looks hot. So I fucked up with the mantra to my constant.
Haha, I was just fucking with everyone.
Oh god, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. It is pretty funny to fuck with LBR.
You definitely don't want Yasmat in FFXV. He's just a big fat HP sponge.
I mean, let's be real. Like, they put Ozma in Final Fantasy 14. Ozma was a fucking dick of a boss in Final Fantasy 9. If they could put Ozma in 14, they could honestly do anything they want, and it really wouldn't mean too much. Alright, so let's go into the...
I am an LBR fan.
Yeah, I am too. It is fun to call out on a Nero's shit half the time. He's an easy target, you know. I don't know why he does that to himself at the time. I'm like, dude, you have to know you're being a shit sometimes, but sometimes he is, you know, LBR is pretty on point, but then half the time they're like, it's like, whoa, what the fuck are you talking about? And they trigger me half the time. But I have to defend them sometimes because, you know, I mean they're not
Yup.
wrong.
I've seen you in LBR chat, hippie. Can
Right.
confirm.
Right, exactly. I do remember, you know, evil hippie. Let's see. Where do I go? I go in here? No, I go in this dungeon. Now, this place is fucking weird. This place is very weird. Like, they got a dungeon, and Tifa's just hanging out here. Like, what is Tifa even doing here? Like, at the bottom of the dungeon. Like, is this her, like, what is she doing there? Is she torturing people? Is she, like, doing some, like, what is she doing to people here? Like, And why is Cloud acting like that? Just tell Cloud, tell Tifa. Maybe he's embarrassed because like he's dressed up like that and he doesn't want Tifa to know. Like this is all some very
Getting her
funny
torture
stuff.
on.
Yeah, exactly.
Tifa is the dungeon master.
Oh boy. I would honestly in Stormblood I would like to see more Final Fantasy VII bosses and stuff like that, or just
She's
more
role playing.
Yeah. More like Cloud is role playing.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone. Yeah, let's just leave her alone and continue the story without Tifa.
Let her in a Balmung shine.
Jeez. Can I fast forward this?
Haha.
Alright, I'm gonna fast forward this. Because it's getting late. Honestly, like, I would like to see this play out in the remake. I think everybody would like to see how this plays out. With Cloud, it would be funny if they made Cloud look like Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. Like he just like straight out looks like Lightning. That would be crazy. What the fuck? All right, so. We got to talk to Don, what's his name? Mr. Don Conione or some shit. This is a very weird part. Yeah, Don Conio, some shit. I don't know. You're gonna see him a few times in the store. Where you're gonna see him here, and then like later on, I think like at like the end of Disc One or around that time, you're gonna see him. We're gonna see him again. Basically, Tifa was here to get some information about.
They're going to make so much money on the FF7 remake.
Oh,
I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner.
I don't know what they're waiting for, dude. Like, are they working on Kingdom Hearts 3? Like, well, honestly, they was probably holding off with Final Fantasy 7 because they was working on Final Fantasy 15 for so long.
Even if it's bad, they're still going to make so much money.
That's why I'm so glad that Final Fantasy 15 is done, because now we could get
pigtails. When do we get that hairstyle in XIV?
I think you are seeing him in Wu-Tai again.
Dude, when are we going to get the Cloud hair? Like the classic Cloud hair in Final Fantasy 15. That would be cool. That would be awesome. Alright, so I guess I don't know what's going on here, guys. I'm not even going to talk about this part. All this part right here is just weird, and it's like Cloud is dressed up as a girl, and all the guys are just slowly creeping on Cloud right here. You see, like they're just, no matter where you go, they're just going to home in onto you, and they're just going to circle you, box you in a little bit. You could walk through them though, so like they're not shit. They don't mean shit. You can just walk through them. You talk to them.
And you get that unexplainable hard on.
It's very weird. It's like, are they that desperate? Like, this is.
Oh, I mean.
This is some. Ooh, what is this?
They would make some Gil if they put Cloud hair on the Mog station.
My God. They would make Gil if they put anything Final Fantasy 7 related. Like, let's be real. Like, Final Fantasy 7 is such a fucking cash cow. They could do anything they want. Where do I go? Like. Do I have to talk to these guys? Like, they're talking about how muscular Cloud is and shit like that. It's very weird. That one guy is fucking spazzing out in the back. Like, Yeah, I think I had to talk to them, and then I talked to this guy.
Real talk. Cloud is about to get raped.
Yeah, like this is some rape scene. I wish I could have showed off the whole scene with him in the hot tub with all the people, but fuck that. Oh, and then Cloud just switched to to his normal clothes, and then they're like, "What? Oh shit, he's a dude," you know. So they're gonna kill him for that. I mean, that makes sense. Why was Cloud even cross-dressing to begin with? That's the real question. We're gonna fight them too. Oh shit.
Where was he hiding his sword? Confused face.
Where was he hiding his sword? I mean, we all know where he
We
was
don't wanna
hiding that
know.
sword. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could take a guess, but I mean, I don't think it would be the most ideal spot to carry around your sword. Jeez, this guy's a little definitely tougher than the others. Damn, that crit though. All right, let's go save Tifa and Eris. I see everybody's back in their normal clothes. You all right? Of course, you know, Tifa has her boobs to protect her. I mean, if you touch her boobs, you will die. This is a known fact. All right, so you go in the back of Don's, you know, office, and he has his little weird-looking bedroom. How's it going, Ren? This is a weird spot. Dude, what is going on? What is Final Fantasy? What are you doing? What is this? They're just being edgy just to be edgy right here. Like,
Hey, Rin, open mouth smile.
Oh, this is the part
Well, I
right
got
here.
a split. Take care, Mooney.
Damn. All right, Genji, take care. See you later. I'll be on tomorrow, and we're gonna go
Hey,
through.
Zach, grin.
We're gonna try to get out of Midgar tomorrow. By tomorrow, I'll be out of Midgar. This part right here, this was probably one of the hardest parts of the Midgar area, and I wanted to make sure I do it right, which I actually failed.
You're playing
at.
7, I see.
Yeah, playing 7. I mean, is there anything better to do? I mean, Final Fantasy 14 is down right now. Even if it was up, I mean, like, what else would you do? I mean, in Final Fantasy 7. I'm kind of done raiding. This right here, like, this is a pretty
I may
cool
have
part.
talked him into it, XD.
Dude, I was really, like, fighting over what should I play today. I was like, should I play Final Fantasy 9? Should I play Final Fantasy 7? I don't... Like, it was either 9 or 7.
Why do they kill children in the Advent Children movie?
Did they kill children in that movie? They didn't kill children in the movie of Advent Children. I mean, the children was sick, but I don't think any children died or was killed necessarily. They was just sick. And by the end of the movie, everybody got better. For some weird reason, because the rain. Because I'll give up.
They wanted to.
Now this right here is a trick question. You know, Don asks you a question, and no matter what you answer right here, he's still going to hit the switch and send you into the bottom of the sewer.
They kill children in 7.
This-
Spoliers.
This is actually the right answer, but even if it's right, he's still going to do the same thing. You know.
I finally cleared Zervan X before service went down.
Nice. Congrats. I thought you'd been cleared 7. They killed children in 7 spoilers? Oh, and then right here they're doing a little jump scene of you know, talking to the president and stuff like that. I honestly, the president was wasted potential. He died way too early in 7. Yeah, spoilers. The president is gonna die very soon. Yeah,
When the
Grats, Ren.
plate falls, they kill the toll section.
When the pale falls, they kill that whole section. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're talking about in 7.
I have
oh,
hero birds.
I thought we was talking about Advent Children, but in Final Fantasy 7, very
Children steal the
soon.
green thingy and stuff.
Not just
That's what I
children
remember from
die.
FF7.
Not just, I mean, children die, but everybody dies. Like, everybody that you met in the slums, mostly all of them, they're dead. They're gonna die soon. I think they're talking about they found the secret location of the Avalanche terrorist group that's hiding out in the
This is new to me.
slums
I never
of
played any
7.
other FF game.
Really? Ren, you never played 7? Well, you're in for a treat today. I mean, we're gonna talk about it. Well, I mean, not.
So we are killing children now.
Yeah, dude, like, seven is very dark. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Why did I talk to Eris first? Oh, no, I meant to talk to Tifa. Damn it. Depending on who you talk to first right here is going to determine on who you're going to go on to a date with later on. And I talked to fucking Eris first. They wanted you to talk to Eris because she's right there next to Cloud when she falls down. Basically, who you run to first is going to determine on who's going to be your waifu later. So, I fucked up. I did not want to go on to a date with Eris. Oh, and then there's a boss encounter, which doesn't mean anything. We're way overpowered right now for this boss. This boss don't mean shit. Damn it. I'm so awful at Tifa's LB. This boss is nothing really special. He does,
FF7 has low res rate, infanticide, and terrible localization.
Oh my god, yo. You've been just ripping Final Fantasy VII for the longest. This is gonna be a running theme. We're just gonna keep trashing 7 until I play Final Fantasy 12. Like, I'll play 12, but I mean, yes, the translations of 7 is bad. We'll talk about that. Like, the plot is silly. Like, and there's some things wrong with 7, definitely. But I mean, you can't deny that 7 is a good game. Like, 7 is a great game despite all these problems that was wrong. Did I paralyze him or something? Now I am playing like the cheap version to this. Like I have unlimited LBs, limit breaks, so I can use limit breaks as much as I want. I can fill up my health as much as I want, and also I can fast forward things. So this is definitely not the real version of Final Fantasy VII. And I thought I would play this one because I think it would just be fun just to see me just completely just break this fucking game and get my limit breaks like super fucking early. It's not like this game is hard anyway. This is like one of the easiest Final Fantasy games. This guy's a joke though. Like, he's not gonna do anything. Basically, as long as I have this mode on, I can tank any attack really. And the boss is dead.
What do you think about Cat Sith?
Oh, Catchy. For the longest, I was calling him Kate Sith, when I was younger, but it's actually pronounced Catchy. But I actually hate him, and we'll get to him. We'll get to him. I fucking hate him, dude. Like, I don't even know why he's on the squad, yo. I would have him dead. I mean, yeah, he was useful later on. He was useful for that one moment, but honestly, I wouldn't even have him be on the squad because he did some real fucking traitorous things, you dude. Like, he backstabbed the shit out of our squad. Honestly, the whole thing happened because of Kate Sith. Honestly, everything went to shit because of Kate Sith. We can even blame Sephiroth coming back to life because of Kate Sith. What he did. We had the black material. Oh man. Oh, this game is awesome, dude. I wish I could keep playing it though, but I gotta go. But tomorrow I will be on, and I'll be doing this for like hours. Like, we're gonna go through most of Disc 1 tomorrow. So, I mean, if you guys are like, free tomorrow morning or whatever, like, tune in. We could go through all of Disc 1. We could talk about it. I'm planning to fight the Midgar snake. And damn, how I miss. I'm gonna fight the Midgar snake and stuff like that.
The Galaxy 2 Rocket Raccoon is based on Cat Sith.
You think Guardians of the Galaxy 2? Right? I never seen Guardians of the Galaxy 1 or 2, so I can't speak on that. I'm planning to though. Like, anytime that I'm actually free, I'm going to tune in and watch Guardians of the Galaxy, because I'm hearing that I'm missing out. Damn it, what the fuck? Oh, damn it. Why did I go up there? Oh, what material is that? Is that the enemy skill material? Oh, no, that's the steel material, which I need. That skill material is going to be very...
He's a raccoon, and he's a dick.
He's a raccoon, and I think I've seen him in, like, some, trailers or something like that. And he's a dick. I mean, I don't know what he did to deserve that title of being a dick, but I guess it's not good. It's best to put the steel on Cloud because I think he has the highest
Past the
chance
Salt
of
episode
stealing.
1 tomorrow. Ha ha.
Past the Salt episode 1 tomorrow. Past the Salt episode 1? What the hell? What is this from? That sounds like the newest LBR show. I mean, no salt around here, guys. Alright, let's jump down. Damn, like, this is already the sewer. We're going even lower than the sewer right here. This actually looks like one of the dungeons of Final Fantasy 15 right here. This is probably what inspired them a little bit. Damn,
Your podcast.
Oh, my podcast. Dude, I'm still trying to
Future.
figure out a name. I would like to have a podcast before Stormblood comes out, and I could have a squad on the podcast, and we can actually talk about, like, I don't know, to get to know, like, the members of the podcast before Stormblood comes out, and I would like to know, like, how long, these guys have been playing 14, and, like, what's their mains and what they're looking forward to. Like, that would be like the first episode of the podcast. But I don't know, I'm still recruiting, and then I'm still looking for a name for that podcast. So I don't know. Hopefully I get it up and going before Stormblood, but I mean, who knows. As of right now, I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy VII.
You should call your podcast FFXI greater than FF7.
God. This better than FF7. That will be the podcast. Damn, how do I get over there? It doesn't look like How do I get over there? Oh. I don't know. That's fucking weird. What the hell? It doesn't look like I can get up there, but this part is one of my favorite. I do like this this train wreckage place right here.
Looking forward to it.
It's definitely going to be awesome. Basically, we need to get back to the Slum 7 because they are in danger. I mean, Shinra now knows where the hideout is of Avalanche, and they're going to literally destroy the top plate of the city of Midgard just to squish the slums of 7 or 7. Oh, fucking... Yeah, the slums back on Sector 7, just to kill off Avalanche. And what they ended up doing is not even killing off Avalanche, but just killing all the innocent people of the slums, which is fucked up. And I don't know. I'll talk about more of that later.
Who is Genova? Is Genova a xenomorph from the Alien movies?
I do not like this exit game feature right here. It makes it seem like I'm gonna fuck up if I exit this game. They're like, are you sure you want to quit? With the fucking question mark and the fucking and this the warning sign. Like, hold on, let me save again before I quit. Like, hold up. Dude, that looks scary. Alright. Like, you sure you want to quit the game? That looks scary. I don't even know if I want to quit. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna quit. Alright, but look at the time. I gotta go, guys. Tomorrow I'll be on. We'll go through most of disc 1. Hopefully we get to the second continent tomorrow. I probably won't get that far. But we'll talk about Genova. I love Genova. I love the theme music of Genova. We'll talk about that later. I'm not going to be playing Final Fantasy 12, so sorry for you guys that love Final Fantasy 12. I won't be playing that tomorrow, but We'll see. But all right, guys, it's been fun
See ya.
talking to you guys and everything about 7. And you guys have a great day. I don't know what you're going to play. 14 is not up right now. I don't know. Go play an old school Final Fantasy game or something like that. You know, go play Final Fantasy 9 or, you know, go outside. Go have fun. I don't know. Go outside.
See
Do
ya,
something.
buddy.
See you guys. You guys have a great day and take care. Peace out. Peace.